ayat are Holy Quran which are apparently contradicting. One ayah is La ikraha fi din, that which means there is no compulsion in Islam. Islam does not force. Islam does not believe uh, uh, to force someone in the matter of religion. So La ikraha fi din. There is no compulsion in religion. And another ayah in the same surah which says Udkhulu fi silmi kafa, uh, uh, that enter perfectly in Islam. In other words, there is no matter of choice. You have no choice at all. Rather, you practice Islam perfectly, no choice at all. While we see on the first ayah, La ikraha fi din, there is no compulsion in Islam. Okay, there is full choice. Or on the second ayah gives an impression that there is no choice. So how can we interpret them, and how can we find the interconnection or interpretation of these ayah? We should give explanation of these ayah in the context that another ayah says, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ, have they not pondered over the meaning of the Holy Quran? أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ, if this Quran had been from other than Allah, وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ لَوَجَدُوا فِيهِ اخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا, so they would have found many contradictions in it. So since Holy Quran claims there is no contradiction at all in the Holy Quran, okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, and Holy Quran claims, and this is the claim of Islam, this is the claim of Muslims, there is no contradiction at all in the Holy Quran. Well, here it looks apparently, okay, that one ayah say that there is no compulsion, second say there is no choice, enter perfectly in Islam. So how can you interpret the relation of these ayah? As far as the matter of acceptance of Islam, as the matter of coming into the fortress of Islam, into the fold of Islam, you have a choice. Okay, Islam does not allow that someone is forced on a gunpoint, it is forced to accept Islam. Islam does not allow. Okay, once you enter into the system of Islam, and you have surrendered, you have said that I am faithful to you. So Islam said now there is no choice at all for you, that cherry picking, that you what you like you practice, what you don't like you don't practice. So there is no room at all for them. So, and in all aspects, in imadiyat, in ibadat, and akhlaq, as we are bound to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to the way that we learn from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In the same way, we are bound to dress like the way that Islam is allowed, the way Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has taught us. Okay. Similarly, the males, they are bound to have a look that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has allowed, and we cannot go away. For example, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because Islam is a natural religion. Islam is a religion that is natural, or near to the nature. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam even found some people at a time. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has sent letter to the emperors of the world. One of the letter was sent to the probably Khusro Parvez, and he was annoyed. He tore the letter, Nauzubillah, and sent two tall people to Medina and said that you bring that Nauzubillah, that gentleman who has sent the letter to me, or otherwise you tell them that we will come to there and invade their land. So they came in a way that their upper or their trousers were dragging on ground. Okay, and they had a long mustache, and they didn't had beard. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam even did not look at them, turned his face, and what we call didn't even talk to them. They will listen to them what they are for what purpose they were coming. So they came to this other companions like Osman radiallahu anhu, Ali radiallahu anhu, and other companions said, what's the matter that your Sardar, uh, your leader, even don't talk to us, don't like to meet us, and should we go back and inform that the position is this? So on that, one of the companions said that first you change your dress, you should be in a proper dress, and then you go to the Rasulullah. So they did the same, and then the first question Rasulullah asked to them, that what type of dresses you were wearing, and what look you have, what getup you have made, that you have clean, you have shaved your beard and you have a long mustache. So they said that our Lord has instructed us to wear such type of dresses and have such type of look. So Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that my Lord has given us instruction. My Lord has given instructions um, to let the beard grow, and to trim the mustache. And then Rasulullah said that my Lord has killed your Lord last night. You go back. So the same thing was happening. So in other words, that Islam is near to the nature. So and this is quite natural. So Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam didn't like the thing that was against the nature. So we cannot say for the youth, the male, they cannot say that we will worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to the way Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has taught, and we will dress, or we will have a look, we will have a get up, and we will have a sleep, and we will have a waking time is according to our wish and our will. So this is not acceptable at all. So that's mean la ikraha fi din. If you want to you want to come to the fortress of Islam, okay, that's good, you are welcome. You don't like to come, so Islam says that i'malu ma shi'tum. You do whatever you want to do, in whatever thing you want to involve, you do. Innahu bima ta'maluna basir. But you remember that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is looking at you, and there a day will come when you will be accountable, you will be answerable to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So la ikraha fi din means Islam does not allow Muslims to force someone to bring to the fold of Islam. Okay. And on the other hand, udkhulu fi silmi kaffa, if someone comes by his own, or he's the progeny of any Muslim, and he is Muslim, and he has accepted Islam, so he is not given choice to practice some of the aspects of Islam, and some are not. That is the meaning. And another meaning uh, of la ikraha fi din can be that the commandments of Islam are not what we call the ikrah, not undesirable, not very much difficult. If even in Islam, even the one who accepted Islam, so the commandments of Islam are not unpracticable. For example, if you are not you are not able to offer salah in the standing posture, you can offer salah in sitting. If you are not even afford sitting posture, you can offer salah while laying, because you can't perform wudu with water. You can't use water, that can be harmful for you, so you can perform tayammum. So as another aspect is that la ikraha fi din, that there is no ikrah in deen, there is no ikrah in religion, there is no difficulty in religion, in other words, and there is no undesirableness in the religion. For example, that whatever instructions are given to the male Muslims, okay, are quite different than the instructions given to the female Muslims. So, for example, for the Muslims, it is made very important to offer salah in the masjid, while the females are allowed to offer salah at the home. Look at this. If we change the position, if we change the commandment male to the female and female to the male Muslim, so we see that how religion will become difficult and almost impossible. If the female were instructed that they should offer salah in the mosque, and the male Muslim were asked to offer salah at the home, so look at this, how would the religion difficult. So, for example, a female have, for example, the 2 or 3 or 4 children. Okay, some are infant and some are. So, can a female afford to offer Fajr prayers? Fajr prayers, if, for example, the mosque is a bit away, a mile away, to go offer Salah, Fajr Salah there and come back home. So, should the female keep all 5 kids, take them to the mosque, or to leave them? I think it's almost impossible. So Islam knows well, Allah knows well. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives instruction to the female, they can offer salah at the at home. But Allah, since female love to learn religion, learn deen, and to be in a gathering, so Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that that if female asks permission, from the male, so they should allow them to offer salah in the mosque. If this is not harmful. Harm can be of different kind. You can understand yourself. Similarly, this, for example, as I discussed you, the satar for the male is navel to the knees, because Muslims are made responsible for the for earning livelihood. Female are not made to make livelihood for the family. Okay, at any cost, Muslim male is made responsible. So الرجال قوامون على النساء الرجال قوامون على النساء بما فضل الله بعضهم على بعض. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made male responsible over the female, as in any system. For example, here in our university, there is a system. Someone is a teacher, or the instructor, or then there is a department, there is a HOD, and over the HOD there is a dean, and over the dean there is a vice chancellor, and over the vice chancellor there is a chancellor. There is a system. And if you say that the eyes of the dean and the eyes of the student, they have both two eyes, both legs, two hands, so everyone deserves the same respect. Okay, so this is not the system. So in every system there is some hierarchy. So one is given more importance than the others, though all are important, but some are given more importance. So Islam says that male has been given made responsible for the to earn livelihood. So in this regard, because the commandments what Islam has given to the Muslims, so Islam has allowed Muslims specific part of their body as the satar, and for the female are not responsible in general condition. In extreme conditions, they're allowed to find their livelihood, but in general conditions they're allowed uh, to take care of their family, take care of their kids. So female are given instructions in this way. Assume that if assume, for example, female were not allowed to cover their heads. They have a long hair, so every day they are supposed to wash their heads. So that was very difficult for them. Okay, or female were said that now you are supposed to earn livelihood. Male will sit at their home. Can male look after the children, look after the infant? Obviously not. So that can be the meaning of this ayah. La ikraha fid din. There is no ikra. There is no compulsion in religion. Rather, religion is very flexible or practicable. Okay, and once you come into the fold of Islam, you are supposed to follow all the instructions regarding imaniyat, ibadat, akhlaq, ma'ablat, and masharat. And in the masharat, you have to the way you have to celebrate according to the teaching of Islam, the way you have to slaughter animal according to the teaching of Islam, the way you have to dress according to the teaching of Islam, the way you have to take bath according to the teaching of Islam, the way you have to sleep according to the teaching of Islam, the way the time you have to wake up, obviously early in the morning to offer Fajr according to the teaching of Islam. So everything should be according to the teaching of Islam. Otherwise, you are not supposed to be a Muslim. Though you are Muslim in the books of any in the books of that country, but you are not Muslim in the eyes of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala.